There are certain stories that have been passed down through generations, tales that haunt the edges of our consciousness, lurking in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to strike fear into our hearts. The story of the Vanishing Hitchhiker is one of those tales. It's a chilling legend that has haunted roads across the world for decades, with variations told in nearly every country. But is it just an urban myth, or is there a darker truth behind it? Today, we explore the story of the Vanishing Hitchhiker, a tale of a ghostly figure that appears on lonely roads only to disappear without a trace. The most common version of the Vanishing Hitchhiker legend begins with a driver traveling late at night, driving down a deserted road with nothing but the hum of their engine and the distant sound of wind. It's the kind of quiet that makes you feel like you're the only person left in the world. Suddenly, in the distance, the headlights catch a figure on the side of the road, a young woman, standing alone and motioning for a ride. The driver, though cautious, pulls over to offer a lift. The woman is often described as pale, with long dark hair, and dressed in clothes from a past decade, as if she doesn't belong in the modern world. She gets into the car, and the two exchange few words. In some versions of the story, she tells the driver she's trying to get home, or that she's stranded. The driver feels sympathy, but the eerie sense of unease doesn't go unnoticed. The woman seems strangely quiet, and there's an unsettling vibe in the air, but the driver continues to drive. As the journey continues, the woman directs the driver to a house, her home, she says. But as the driver pulls up to the house, something strange happens. The woman quietly opens the door, and before the driver can ask any more questions, she's gone, disappearing into the night. The driver, perplexed and unnerved, drives off, thinking it was just a strange encounter. But when the driver recounts the event to others, or even returns to the house, they're met with shock and confusion. No one recognizes the woman. The house, in some versions, isn't even there. It's been abandoned for years, or sometimes it's the wrong address entirely. Even stranger, the woman seems to have vanished completely without a trace. It's as if she never existed at all. In another version of the tale, the driver might later learn that the woman was killed in a car accident years ago, on the very road where they gave her a ride. The chilling reality sets in. The hitchhiker was a ghost, and the driver was unknowingly giving a ride to a spirit from the past. The Vanishing Hitchhiker story doesn't stop at one encounter. Over the years, there have been numerous reports of similar sightings across the world. People from different places, from small towns to busy cities, have claimed to experience the same haunting encounter, often with very few variations. In some versions, the hitchhiker is a soldier from a past war, a young girl from the 1920s, or even a person from an unknown era. Yet the pattern remains the same. They appear, they ask for a ride, and they vanish. Some theorists claim that these stories are merely ghost tales, legends passed down through word of mouth, but others believe there's something much more sinister at play. Could these sightings be real? Could the spirits of the deceased be attempting to find their way back to the world of the living? Some say that the Vanishing Hitchhiker represents unfinished business, a soul lost between life and death, still seeking closure from a past life. Several paranormal investigators have looked into the Vanishing Hitchhiker phenomenon, trying to uncover whether there's a real supernatural element behind the tales. While some encounters can be chalked up to misidentifications or overactive imaginations, many claim to have captured unexplainable phenomena during investigations, EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, of voices that shouldn't be there, cold spots in areas where the hitchhiker is said to appear, and even video footage of shadowy figures on the side of the road. In certain cases, investigators have set up cameras and motion detectors at locations where multiple vanishing hitchhiker sightings have occurred. Some claim to have seen flickers of light, or even figures moving in the distance, only to vanish when approached. There's one chilling account of a driver who tried to give a lift to a hitchhiker at night, only to find a blanket of silence in the place the figure once stood, and no trace left behind. So, what's the truth behind the vanishing hitchhiker? Is she a ghost, a spirit that is trapped between worlds, forever trying to reach her destination? Or is she simply an urban legend, a tale designed to keep us on edge during our lonely drives at night? The mystery remains unsolved, but the haunting encounters continue, leaving us with one question. Is there something more to these stories? Could the vanishing hitchhiker be a real supernatural encounter, or just another piece of folklore? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever experienced something like this? If you enjoyed this unsettling tale, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more true haunted stories and urban legends. And remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that are still unfolding. Thanks for watching, and always stay cautious on those dark, empty roads.